Alright, so today I'm going to teach you guys how to tie and buckle and zip and buckle and button. Because I know that some of you have a hard time, right? How many of you guys have shoelaces that you have to tie? And how many of you know how to tie your shoes? Right, not very many. So, well, that's okay if you're not wearing them today, that's okay. But I'm going to show you how to tie, all right? So we start off and we have these two laces, right? And first, we cross them. Like a what? What letter does that make? An X, right? An X. So we're going to cross it like an X, and we go under the bridge, and we pull.
Yep.
Okay? So see how you have a little knot there. Then we do a bunny ear. And we go around the bunny ear with the other side, and there's a little hole in there. And we want to pull this through, but not all the way, because you still want a little bit hanging out. Okay? And then you pull both sides really, really tight.
Then it makes another bunny ear.
And then it's two bunny ears. And it's a bow. Is that good? So try to remember that, because I'm going to have you guys come up after, and I'm going to see if you guys can do it, a couple of volunteers. So let's try to sit really nicely so we can maybe volunteer to do this. Another thing that we sometimes have a hard time with is zippers, right?
But zippers are easy.
Well, zippers sometimes are hard because you have to know how to pull them down the right
They
way.
get stuck.
Yeah, sometimes they get stuck. But they can be really hard in the wintertime when we have our jackets, right? So I'm going to teach you how to do it. See this part? You're going to pull this down, and you're going to put your finger right here so it stays. And you don't want it to go up, because if it goes up, it's not going to go in the right way. So pull it down all the way, and you're going to make sure your finger's on it. Oops. Alright, and you're going to hold on to this side. You're going to put this little metal piece into the zipper, and you're going to pull this piece all the way down to make sure it's in. Okay? And you're going to hold this side down, and then you're going to pull up on the zipper. How's that? Is that good? And I'll have some friends show me an example of how to do that in a little bit, okay? So can we remember how to do this too?
Yeah.
Alright. Now this is another hard one. A lot of us have pants that buckle, right? We don't really have buttons on our pants usually.
I do.
So this is how we do this. We try to put the pieces together so that they fit. And you can kind of feel them when they go in, they click together. And then you hear the snap. You ready? You ready to hear the snap?
Yeah.
Just like that. That's not that hard, right? That's a pretty easy one. And then you can just do the rest. You hear it? It makes a cool noise. Easy as pie. Right? This is another thing we sometimes have a hard time doing, huh? What are these called? Who knows?
Buttons.
Buttons. Very good.
But they're
So for buttons, we put our finger through here. You see the hole? And we line it up. Okay? And then we push the button through the hole, and we pull the little fabric part out around it. Is that awesome? And then we keep doing it. We line the rest of them up. And do the rest. How's that? And a lot of us, since it's summer, we have shoes that have buckles like this on our sandals. This is pretty hard too. Because you have to put it through the first loop. I'm going to show you how to do it. Are you guys all looking at me? Okay, just making sure. We put it through the first loop, and we pull it this way. Then, see how there's just a little metal piece? That little metal piece goes in the hole. Like that. And are we done yet? No, because then we have to put it through this part, the second hole, to make sure it stays. Ta-da! Alright, so that's how we do all of those. Who thinks that they can tie. Let's see, I would like Allie to come up here and try to tie. And I'll walk you through the steps, okay? Everyone watch Allie. She's going to try to tie. What's the first step? Who can tell Allie what the first step is? Layla.
Do an X.
An X. Very good. Can you do that? Perfect. What's the next step? Jaden. Under the bridge. Go ahead, you can do that. Hold these two, and you go that way and pull out. Right, like this, and then pull them together. Very good. Now who knows the next step? Alana? Make a bunny ear. Very good. Here, when you do a bunny ear though, you want to make sure that you don't put too much of the string in there because you don't want it to come undone. Now you wrap it around, right? And you put this part through here. Pull that part and pull this bunny ear. And ta-da! How's that? So Allie knows how to tie now. Pretty awesome. Do you know how to untie it? What do you have to do? You have to pull one of these strings, right? Watch, if you just pull it, comes right out. Good job. Thank you for being a helper. Does anyone want to try to button? Let's see, Jeffrey. Let's see, what's the first step when you button? You line them up, right? And this will make it easier if you guys are wearing a shirt that you need to button, right? So if you practice these, you shouldn't have a problem buttoning. Yeah, if you put your finger right through here. And then if you put the button on top of your finger, you can push it right through. Good job. Is that easier when you put your finger through there? That helps, huh? Very, very good. You guys are sitting so nicely. I love that.